guys, what's up? Today I'm with Bex from Bex Life here on YouTube, and she is going to share with you guys 3 tips that helped her lose 10 pounds without even trying.
Without even trying.
Don't you just want to strangle her? So, in all seriousness though, you weren't trying, you lost 10 pounds, and so you guys at home watching this can use these tips, and they're pretty simple. What's the first one?
Well, first, before I even get into it, I want to say that I wasn't trying, and I didn't really know how much I weighed, because I don't weigh myself either. And I was, starting to eat differently with my husband, and he wanted to track his weight, and I stepped on, and then a couple months later, maybe 2 months later, I discovered I lost 10 pounds. So first tip.
Well, how tall are you? Let them know how tall.
I'm 5'11".
So that might be 5 pounds for someone. It's like 5'2".
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could lose and gain like 10, 20 pounds and not really even change a jean size.
Really?
Yeah.
I can change 10 pounds and not change a jean size.
Okay. So that's where we are.
Tricks of the trade. All right, first tip.
You're going to hate this one. I gave up caffeine completely, which surprises a lot of people because people use it as a appetite suppressant, and I got off coffee because I wanted my chakras to be aligned.
I love it.
Because, I do the yoga and meditation thing. And I gave up the caffeine, and what happened was I wasn't having those big, deep valleys where I was getting super hungry and super tired, and I was grabbing for all this food to bring me energy. I had an even appetite and an even mood throughout the entire day. So I was eating healthier.
It's interesting, but I will say that when I did lose my 10 pounds last year, a year ago, I've gained some of it back, as some of you have noticed and commented. I actually did the same thing though, because I did a cleanse. I did the blueprint cleanse, and I didn't crave coffee. I wanted nothing to do with the flavor, the taste, and I kept off the 10 pounds for a while, and then all of a sudden one day I was like, I really need more energy, and I went back to the caffeine, and slowly the weight has crept back on. I'm not going to say it was the caffeine's fault, because I do drink coffee right now, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try going off caffeine.
When you detox, especially with green juice, and when your body goes through that process, you stop craving things that are bad for you. So you can get yourself out of craving sugar, caffeine, coffee, all those things.
And that's why I love juices, and people that watch my channel know that's why. It's like a reset button. All right, number 2.
Number 2, I did something that's kind of like the intermittent fasting.
Yep.
So I allow at least 12 to 14 hours between dinner and breakfast. So if I eat at 10 o'clock at night, I don't eat again until noon the next day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. And you do water, I assume?
I drink water. Yeah. But the reason is that the detox process really happens in emptiness. So if you allow yourself that 12 to 14 hours at night, and then 4 to 6 hours between meals during the day, your body has a chance to breathe and really cleanse itself.
Which is really interesting, because a big fad that's come out is snacking, and I think people are snacking themselves into obesity.
Yes.
And you have to really portion control those snacks, and a lot of times people make the wrong decisions, and then those just mess with their sugar levels. So good point. You guys at home, you heard it. 14 hours and then 4 to 6 between meals.
Yeah, give your body a rest. Let your cells breathe before you're packing in more stuff. And I'm really big with detox. That's what I talk about a lot. And not fast detox, like very slow over time, really, really cleaning out your body for optimum performance. And your body needs that time. You need to give it rest. It can't be working all the time. And that's what you're doing with snacking.
Yeah, and I've actually found too, when I have like the later dinners and I wait a little bit for breakfast, I'm more regular. Oversharing, sorry.
Pooping's important. I love talking about poop.
We don't talk about that on Sarah.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, do you want my number 3?
Yes.
So my number 3 is my favorite. I started drinking my meals. So I use my vitamins.
I love that.
Yeah, I drink my meals and I chew my juice. So I have a Vitamix, and every single day I wake up, and that's when I get in all my fruit, and I mix it with tons of greens. So a typical one would be dates, banana, pineapple, tons and tons of spinach and kale, celery, and that's all I have until 4 to 6 hours later when I have
That's in a
meal.
smoothie.
That's in a smoothie, not a juice. And I never, ever, ever eat fruit after I've eaten any other food group except greens throughout the day. So if I have protein, dairy, especially meat, even starches, grains, no more fruit after that. So my fruit happens early.
Interesting.
Because I'll tell you, really, it's the cool analogy. My friend says that digestion is a one-lane highway that goes one way, and you have to think of proteins and starches as the dump trucks that go really slow, and fruit is like a sports car. So the fruit goes right through you. But if you put a dump truck in front of a sports car, the sports car crashes into the dump truck and it doesn't digest. Turns into alcohol, sugars, causes weight gain. Yeah, that's the whole thing with fruit makes you fat. It doesn't make you fat, it just makes you fat if you're eating it after the dump truck.
So awesome. Well, thank you so much. I've learned a ton, and you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to do your 3 tips because I need to lose a few pounds.
She doesn't. She's gorgeous as always.
Thank you. Yeah, so hopefully you guys learned 3 new tips that you can use to change if you are trying to lose weight. And check out Bex's channel for more on detoxing and what are some other topics that you'd love to talk about?
Yoga, meditation, self-love, chickens, babies, goats. I have it all. Just come over see me.
It's fabulous. So go check her out, subscribe. Links are down below, and I'll be funny annotations around here.